Can I just make an observation? Judges note this. 2 defense attorneys, nationally known defense attorneys, one whose client was convicted recently, one whose client was acquitted recently, both have said in the past couple of hours that they've changed their minds a little bit, and that they would have rather preferred, correct me if I'm wrong, to have their cases, their trials covered because of the inaccurate reporting, because of the lack of context and perspective that otherwise followed their cases. Mark, is that fair of what you said?
In fact, Tom and I have talked about this.
Yeah.
I think that specifically in doing the Blake prelim has told me that by just virtue of people seeing what the evidence was, that he felt or saw a shift in people's perceptions.
Yeah.
And I think that's accurate. I cannot get past the fact that that to some degree you have this almost a spin machine that goes on outside of the courtroom. In my case, it's the strumpet's lawyer who's not covered by the gag order out there doing a daily routine for the media. I can't respond to it. The gag order doesn't get enforced as to her. I could have played games and just had my client's family hire a lawyer, and then we could have had battling lawyers. I thought that was sleazy for me to have done. But the fact of the matter is, you can't, people are always going to have some kind of a commercial axe to grind, and I just think that to some degree the only solution is to put cameras out.
It wouldn't be great for my career, but I mean, the truth shall set you free. I mean, I think if you believe in the process, and all of us believe in the judicial process, otherwise we wouldn't be here. There's something to be said to letting it open and letting people watch it and letting people judge for themselves. And you diminish by an order of magnitude the effect that Spin and the National Enquirer and that other organizations bring to a high-profile trial by letting it out. Some people would watch it, some people wouldn't. But I think that the impression people would have of it would be different, because 99.9% of the trials that I've covered are not like Simpson. They're not the kinds of cases that are going to generate ill will and ill feelings towards the judiciary or towards lawyers or towards anything else. My experience is that lawyers get to the level that they get to at that, and covering those sorts of cases because they're really good, and so are the judges.